Hi, I'm Mike Corrao. Thanks so much for having me. I'm going to be reading from my upcoming book, Being Towards Death, which is going to be out October 14th from Crop Circle Press. I'm going to be reading a portion from the very beginning of the book. Your wounds open. Here where I stood, your wounds open like a window, where I'm thrashing in the garden sepulchres. You cannot reach me. You cannot take in my sight. I am the observer. My stare shatters bricks, turns blood to murk. Only through my presence does the landscape form. I see the structure, the complex of structures. Every temple and prison they've cut to pieces, turned to makeshift housing. Come here, come here, come here. Can you feel it? The recoiling walls, faint whimper. His fascination with daunting, dragged behind the corpse of every new tenant, soft, low lit, and seeing in itself fertile ground. Your wounds open and flood with sea water, turn foul, speak through the sides of your mouth and leak copper. We are living in times of exceptional instability, and worse yet, my body's occupied by dull guests whom I cannot exercise. To my victims, I say, what first appeared as fingers sharpens as spikes. The way nettles grow, cathonically endowed, bathed in a hematite or seized from burial, blood drained in, out, the body the body rehydrated, lapping milk. The algae is thriving, pursued by death, in the coil of limbs, in the burning oil field effigy, in architecture of earthly dimension. On the verge of a new narcissistic technology, absent of body, we are looking into the wound. We are looking into the lobby chandelier's decadent swaying, 37 human femurs, or a mesh of artifacts floating. The mouth like this, the eyes like this, soft lock in the flail chest, the whole armor of God cast in ornaments, indecent, embedded within, or looking out over the baptism escape, quarry smog, children of Coventry, a system of archways, uncertain growths, the enfleshed stock trade, its head, belly, ears, biblically accurate in their depiction, thatched and knotted, hidden by a ceramic veil, cast over the sick face of its wearer, undone over several hours, in an atmosphere like this, beneath the screen, above water, imbibing. It cannot be halted, cannot be hastened. Boo. These are the fruits of your labors, and for what? Inside the wound, nothing works. When you thrash at nothing. When you cry, your account stays empty. I wear my debt mask. I cast your likeness in romantic nets. Translate money into pain. Translate pain into property. I'll tether you to my waist, not your stomach. Hold you in place. What's within itself looks on as it all transpires and weeping as each of the garden's pillars burrows into the earth, cuts off. Under tongue of landlord gravekeeper says, this is the most affordable housing above sea level. The milk of agreements, a tragic LARP. To what? Is that even a real name? I'm letting greed corrupt me. In the cellar, in the halls between cursed chambers, each uniquely afflicted, purify or vex, in the contours of the veil, lengthened by shadow. I grieve like a dog, wait for new guests, hope they'll water the garden, treat your wounds, lick the blood, drink from its fountain, milk the earth its resources, gut each sacred room, and sell its innards for petty cash. The garden moans wet air. I want to fill my belly with fools, take everything, trade sweat for pearls. All this, hurled through casements, turned to gelatin. No sun reaches the floor of my chamber. Do not sin against me. Within me, I can see what's sweetened by blood. My name creates a place, creates a garden, nurtures every stalk, screams its name back into me. Under miles of peat moss, I can hear every step from the ribs in towards the sternum. I can butcher property value just like that. This structure is difficult to depict. It doesn't seem to reach up or down, but towards itself. Halved by the lances, burrs, I could detect you through 6 feet of concrete, semi-feral, curling like teeth, future present, or interrupt the wound and it will close in your face before you have even arrived. Drink the sweat from my mask, taste its value, the mercury drool, and embrace me. I have many hands in many places. I can tell your body is full of cash. You grow it like a tumor. I dream of jewelry under my eyelids. Nothing escapes my gaze. The murmur of wretched anarchists, every bomb planted outside of Arafat, the flooded cellars, fields of mauve, all of this sick husbandry, it's inevitable. As depicted in each of his cave paintings, on all fours, as easy as falling. That was it, on his knees, nursing each wound, as if I could not do it for you, balancing on your pinions, but you do arrive, cradled between my knees, documenting every stutter, lured under the doorframe and bereft of sense. My body is hard. Whirl topsoil, all parts of my body, transude butcher meat. The fat of tone, pitch, the cadence, disembodied, screaming, we disfigures the shape of every corridor, its writhing limbs arranged into a cell network suspended above the best breastbone, the gates of hell, dome of stained glass, warped into a long vaulted corridor. Inside itself, through my shoulders, your pulse is weak, withdrawn, strangely evasive, quartered by a century of violations. The garden shifts uncomfortably, preens its spikes, nettles, mews with stone tongue. We are in the throes of the self-immolation rodeo. I am burning like a husk. I wear trauma like a helmet. When you arrive, the walls clamor. With sweat and my fat hairs stand on end. It is not often that we get guests. Hold your body tight. Don't reckon or think too intensely. Entomb yourself in the gore, in the field of saintly objects.